Hello, Gorringes are on view, this time for our sale on the 25th of March, which will be the last one for the March month. And what have we got for you? We're down here in the warehouse, and let's talk about continental furniture, as we have some and therefore need to promote it so you buy it and it goes well. So looking over there, how about over there? That is lot number, looks like 16. I can't quite see, my eyes aren't that good enough. It's probably not that
does
lot.
look
It looks
like
like lot
16.
number 16.
Yeah.
Very nice, clean condition, French side cabinet, buffet. You've got the little drawers. It looks to me like it's a fruit wood. Sometimes they're chestnut, sometimes they're cherry wood. Nice carving down the bottom, which might suggest Normandy region or something like that. So good looking piece of furniture. Moving on further up, lot 18, so that must have been 16. Lot 18, 17 is the pillar chest.
Yes, that's
Not
right.
old, but very clean and ready to go. And then 18 alongside it is the 3-drawer commode. That's a 19th century one in walnut. Drifting back this way, I point out to you not continental but a blooming great, lot 117, lovely oak fire surround with integral shelf and back panelling. I mean, not the height of fashion, but it's a really nice thing. It's in lovely order as well. It looks like it could pretty well just be fixed straight into place. So nice thing there. Continental furniture, back to that, lot 48. This settee with a few marks on the fabric, but it looks like it'll brush up quite well. Matching cushions and the like. A sort of stripped beach frame, I would say, which many people these days would leave as is. Sometimes they would paint it or parcel gild it. These caught my eye. Lot 73, because we always like something curious. These are cast iron dragon's heads. Great fun.
How old are they?
I imagine they're Victorian.
They're great, aren't they?
I'm not sure, this is almost like barnacles or something. I suppose stick them on gate posts, something like that. But good fun, decorative. You could even mount them on a marble base and have them as indoor ornaments. So, what else do we have to show you? Well, there's always a few chairs. There's quite a smart chair, lot 80. Got a sort of faded grandeur about it. Sitting next to lot 81, another classic Victorian button-back armchair with the original casters, deeply out of fashion, very inexpensive to buy. Then round here, well, there's a story with this one. It's lot 134. Jobber Phillips, I'm told, came out of a bungalow in Tunbridge Wells area, and they built an extension after putting this in the bungalow. And so our chaps had to go along, and it wouldn't come apart, because they sort of do come apart, but they're pegged and it's quite difficult. You take them apart and then they go back together again. So they can lift the doors off because they're pin hinged, and then they had to somehow manhandle it out of the kitchen, through the new extension, up the garden, through the neighbours, down the neighbours and onto our lorry. The things we do to get things in for sale.
What a team.
What a team they are.
Yeah.
And this is really lovely. Lovely condition, good rich golden colour. It's got its original locks and key. Inside you've got some very pretty fabric lining. The base panels are a bit tricky to fit in. They will fit and work, but you need to sort of get it where it's going to stay to make them behave. And then another feature you often get on these is a drawer with that mid-tier, and they've even written it, number 1, droite. So we've got it on the right-hand side, which is good. So that's lot 134. If that's a bit tall for you, and it is a good tall piece, then how about this one, 133, which does not have quite so much height. Again, beautifully carved, very nice crisp carving, lovely condition. And again, we open up, and there you have it, all fabric lined, and with these nice serpentine shelves, and actually so good you could just leave it open and admire whatever you've put on display within it. So there we go, a good selection in the warehouse. We'll go and have a look in the main room. So before we go downstairs, just to remind you, this is a book sale as well, good selection of books. Have a good look at the website, and I can see everything from Harry Potter to military history of Indostan. So there we go, good selection for you, have a look at those. So here we are out in the main viewing galleries, and some curiosities to show you. How about lot 372, an Italian hardstone inset smoker's box, beautifully done with this pietra dura inlay, and they've even managed to sign Firenze down the side of the matchbox there, and then fitted inside just to drop your cigars in. Nice thing that, beautifully made, nice quality, lot 372. Another foreign item of quality, 631. This is Limoges enamel. exhibited in 1923, signed by, well, we've got a lot of description on the back about Ernst Blanchard, and we've got, here we are, Ernst Blanchet there of Limoges. That's Limoges enamel pluck in the original frame with lovely exhibition labels, verso giving lots of bump about it, which is always nice. So that was, did I say, lot 631. Something a bit more contemporary, lot 376, John Maltby, sculptor, potter, I suppose, creating these curious works. We see this bird with the fish in its mouth, signed to the underside. That is lot number 376. Dan tells me these are really quite popular, some of them making sort of 300 to 500 or more. There's one, here's another, John Maltby again, lot 380. This is seated, he's a knight seated with his shield. There we go, 380. So John Maltby, something interesting. Other art pottery from various locations throughout the sale. 383, these are North American, native Indian. We see that sort of Inuit influence, signed up to the back, but 20th century, you know, potters, not ancient ones. Over here, something more local, Brighton sculptress, lot 407, name being Kelly Miller. Let's get this the right way up.
Yes, I was wondering which way.
Here we go. There we get it. Look at that. It's signed on the back and dated 2005. She says, a piece close to my heart. Beautifully done, nicely presented. £1,000 or more back in the day in the gallery. I think estimate here less extravagant, sort of more 100, 150 is what we've been suggesting. And here's another one. Again, Kelly Miller. This is lot 412. So nice to have some contemporary things as well as the old stuff that we always have. We'll go behind the counter. Okay, so behind the counter, very busy in silver department. Roger's been busy bashing away at the silver.
Busy bashing.
Bashing away. Lot 830. There we go. What's that? Is it a tea strainer? No, it's a lemon strainer.
It's
And it's I
what that
say it's George III. I'm sure it is. You can see the marks in there.
lovely thing.
It hooks onto the rim of a bowl, and you put your lemon there to let it drip through into your punch or what have you. Really nice thing, that. Lovely thing. Uncommon. Next to it, a superior example of a vinaigrette, lot 834, silver gilt, as you can see.
Detail on that.
There we go, flowers to the outside, engine turning to the inside. Pop the lid, he says. Come along, cooperate. Where's the hinge? There we are. And an unusual grill, a floral grill.
Oh, yes.
Which of course is meant to smell nice. They would have put a sponge in there, soaked in scented perfume to give it to take away the stench of everything else around. So that's an unusual model of vinaigrette, lot 834.
Okay.
There's a bosun's cool. We see those from time to time, not as much as we used to. Lot 835. Quiet in the strong room, please. Important filming going on. Then down below, all sorts of other collectibles and curiosities. Pocket flasks. How about a solid silver cocktail shaker? Always useful. You know, nice to have a decent sort of substance to it. That is lot 873. So yes, good lot of silver. Over on this side, in the sort of curious small things that we don't want to leave out, this caught my eye. 545. Really nice quality. Sort of boule work, red tortoiseshell and brass inlay. It's a string box, and it's very much of the type of a company called JC Vickery produced lots of things of this sort of quality and style, including desk sets. That on the top is a blade to cut the string, so you pull it through and you cut it off there. So just a really
Very
nice,
fancy.
if you need a string box, that's the one to have. And then Dan's been really busy making paperweights happen. Look at these, what a selection. So really, it looks to me like, looks like
589.
20, 30 lots at least. These are by the Scottish
at
factory,
that.
Isart factory, or the maker called Paul Isart, in fact. 598, lovely strong colours there, isn't it? The fish.
Yes.
Are they signed up? Often these things sort of come with collectors' boxes and certificates, depending on precisely their age. There's, how about some flowers? Nice spray there, 594. and sort of homage to the classic French makers as a serpent or snake. He's rather fun, isn't he?
That's great fun.
It's a bit like Tony Hart and Morph made him. 589, lovely colour though. That rich green is really quite sumptuous. Very domed, that one.
Yes.
And of course, the salamander was a very was a rare but known subject matter for the older ones. Down here we've got things like butterfly and flower. So great fun. And then Dan was telling me the rarer ones around here, such as this scent or ink bottle with the big flower down the bottom. Millefiori canes, 5.95. So there are others. There's a cracking Millefiori.
Wow.
And there's a spray of flowers. And then down below those, from another source, these are period 19th century French paperweights, such as lot 581 and 579. And all look to be in really nice condition. So a really good selection. If you feast your eyes on paperweights, follow the sale. If you don't want to buy them, but you're interested, just have a look and see how they do. Get your eye on where they are these days, where the market is for them. So there we go, a whole host of interesting things for you as ever. There is also some jewellery, so have a look at that. We try not to do the same things every time. Then, on top of that, what I have to tell you is this sale is the 25th. There will not be a sale on April the 1st, because we're not foolish enough to do so, and everyone is bank holiday.
It's Easter, isn't it?
It's Easter.
So we're closed.
There we go. And we're closed for Easter.
Friday.
We're closed Good Friday, right the way through, including the Saturday. We're closed through and come back after Easter.
2nd of April.
2nd of April we come back refreshed and ready to have even more things for you. There's already some good things in for the 8th. I've seen some of them. And then on top of that, we're having you can always walk in and get a valuation at Gorringes. This is one of our points of pride, that you can just walk in at any time, and we've got a valuer here who can look. But we have a specialist valuation day on the Saturday,
the 6th
of
April.
6th of April.
9 till 1.
9 till 1. Come along, bring anything you'd like us to look at, and we'll have a team here ready to look and hopefully make you extraordinarily happy with how valuable your things are, or otherwise. So, look forward to you then. If I don't see you before, have a great Easter, and thanks for watching.